Hello, everybody. Hey, it's Michael. Day 2 of 100 Days of Making Comics. Oh, yeah. Um, yeah, here we go. Today was a tough day. Today, nothing was really flowing out of the pen, per se. So it became more or less like a thinking day. Panel arrangements. I think the last video I said I had something for like page 2, possibly a double page splash. Not necessarily a splash, but it would be I would be using like 2 pages as a double page splash for panel layouts and everything like that. So I'm trying to revisit that, seeing as how I didn't really have a clear, um, I don't know, like precise format that I wanted to. I still don't, but I'm trying to. It's very, very small and cruddy looking. Kind of giving myself some notes. On one possible double page splash, I'm going to start off with like some smaller panels where you have a close-up of a butterfly and a stick, and then panel 2, a foot comes in, breaks the stick, which forces the butterfly to fly away. Number 3, butterfly flutters around. Number 4, butterfly settles in on the branch yet again. Then panel 5, you have a whole bunch of wolf paws chasing off the butterfly. And then panel 6 and 7, I'll probably change it up to where you have the wolves chasing Wolverine. It looks like it's chasing Wolverine, so it'll be like kind of like over the wolf perspective, like over the shoulder shot. It'll be over the wolf shot, and you'll be able to see Wolverine kind of running away from them. Um, and then you'll have a like a forest shot on the next panel down here. Um, Probably the figure of Wolverine will be more or less at the beginning of the panel. You'll have an overarching cry for help, an awoo or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's how wolves say it too, awoo. Um, and then from there, uh, kind of figured, have like an insert shot of hunters, another over the wolf shot where hunters are kind of encroaching on its space. Next panel, you'll see a wolf's foot, in a trap, and then from there you'll see like another hunter, and then you'll see a wolf, growling at him and everything like that. And then from there, you'll have Wolverine now making his way across the page, and then you'll have like the wolves still kind of after them, or after him, I should say. Um, and then from here, I was gonna go ahead and put in like a whole bunch of insert shots of, like maybe, a close up of his face, and then a close up of the wolves and all that kind of stuff. Wolves, I should say. Um, then I thought that might not be a good idea, seeing as how if I did that, if I did the insert shots of the wolves, or of the wolf getting hunted by the hunters, I guess. And then you see the wolves and Wolverine kind of running in the same direction. That doesn't really prolong the suspense. Then you're kind of thinking, oh yeah, Wolverine raised by wolves, blah 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 blah. They're all going over to help out this wolf in need, right? So went down here instead, and what I'm going to decide is I'll have the forest first, with a cry for help, and then from there do those panels again up at the top. Um, then I'll have, like maybe Wolverine in the front running, and this row of panels right here, what I'll do is I'm gonna, on like panel 7 or panel 4 or panel whatever, I'm going to go ahead and insert shots of, let's say, a close-up of a trap, snatching the foot of the wolf, and then it kind of goes back to Wolverine and the wolf, running, and then it has like another snapshot of, maybe a hunter or something like that, or a snarling wolf, something like that. That way it kind of keeps the reader from grasping the situation um, until the very end at the bottom, where I can have, Wolverine and the wolves a little bit closer. So again, Wolverine will be over here in this panel, and then in the bottom panel with like the forest, you'll have Wolverine and the wolves running across. That way, I think it'll have a little bit more suspense, as far as like, oh, they're going after this wolf that's helping out, because I don't really want to lay it out perfectly for anybody, for the viewers, because you know you kind of want to keep them in suspense, seeing as how this is more or less like a dream sequences. Like dream sequences, they always kind of snap back and forth. You don't really make sense of them. You have like little bits of information, like bits and pieces of information, to where, at the very end, where you have to like think about it, like whenever you wake up, you're like, what the hell was that all about? And then you're able to kind of figure it out. But you will be able to figure it out in the next page whenever you have this reveal of, Wolverine, with his wolf buddies jumping. So pretty much that's what I was doing. I'm trying to like visualize and trying to do different panel layout, not necessarily panel layouts, but more or less like panel paneling positions. I guess that's the term. I'm not sure. Like dropping them in different ways, um, different scenes in different panels to see how I can, jumble it up a little bit to make things a little bit more Mike Mignola-ish. There we go with Hellboy. All of a sudden you have something happening on a panel, then all of a sudden you have something in a different panel where you're like, what the heck is that all about? And it's just pretty much him setting up the scene, not just like what's in that panel, but the surroundings that you don't see. What else is was happening in the world that you don't see, and this is pretty much what my attempts is going to be for pages 2 and 3 before the big reveal of the splash page, because I didn't want to have the splash page down here or anything like that with Wolverine jumping over and whatever. That kind of kills the surprise, I guess, right? So that's all I have for today. Again, it was more or less like a thinking day. I probably, I mean, I know for a fact I'm going to have to go back, and I'm probably going to see like what type of images I want to go ahead and include and put into each of the panels. Try to change the shape, try to change and vary the sizes of the action that's going on into the smaller panels. Um, I'll definitely have to probably go back and check out some of the older comic books where they had like what 10 panels a page to see how they actually did that. See how they actually achieved drawing in different sizes and making it look good. So yeah, that's all I have for today, day 2. So hopefully tomorrow and the next day, while I'm at work, I'll be able to have moments of clarity. Um, but yeah, that's it, guys. That's day 2 making comics. It's my pages 2 and 3, different formats of the panel layout. If you guys want to check out anything that I have that's not so scribbly, although you will see some scribbles there, you can check out my Instagram. I think my handle's at here or there Bamf anywhere, and Bamf is like how Nightcrawler teleports and stuff like that. And then like my Twitter, it's going to be what was it? It's at Bamf BAMF 27 art. And then if you want to check out some deviant art, I think it's going to be bamf27art.deviantart.com or something like that. Check it out again. Let me know, what you guys think of this. If it makes sense, if it doesn't make sense, and if you let me know why. I mean, that'd be cool, and then we can kind of get like a dialogue going, and I can try to plead my case, and then whatever. I think that'd be cool. All right, and I like to learn from you guys as much as whatever you guys can pick up on me, I don't know. But anyways, that's it. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later.